This is part 2. Make sure you guys check out part 1. The link is in the description below, or hit the thumbnail right there and enjoy.
If your audience says, hey, make your videos longer, you have something good.
How do you figure that out?
Okay. Here's a tip. Find other YouTubers who are in your niche, and it's gonna do great for you. Hey, but last year I was getting like 1,000 subscribers a day. That was when I told AMPM, hey, I'm coming back. And the biggest mistake I've ever made, it's gonna sound bad, but this is how it is.
Did you do any collabs with other YouTubers? And if so, did you pay for it? How much? And did that help you grow as much as you have expected?
So I've done a lot of collabs with YouTubers, some bigger than me, some my size, some smaller than me. And I'm gonna tell you this, I've never paid for a collab. I paid for a shout out, but never paid for a collab. And honestly, you don't grow as much as you think. You get a small boost, but more importantly, you get those networking opportunities. You create those friendships. Because I talk to a lot of YouTubers where we never collabed, but we just have that friendship. We share tips. We talk about the ad revenue. How is it going for December? That's mainly what I look forward when I'm doing collabs. The networking and the friendships.
Okay. Not expecting essentially a blowout in growth.
No, I don't believe in that. Because you're already putting, in my opinion, you're already putting a bad foot forward. Because you're trying to get something that's not organic, not natural. You know, and it's kind of like trying to force a friendship instead of just letting it happen. Me, I just let it happen. There's some YouTubers that I've talked to that I wish we could have collabed, but it never happened, and I didn't force it. And I'm okay with that.
Right. Let's talk about SEO. When you create content, do you factor that in? Search engine optimization, ratings, when you create the content, or that doesn't get factored in much?
You know what, man? Everybody has their own style. Me, like I told you, I focus on the main things. How to become an entrepreneur, how to invest if I'm making a stock video. I try using keywords, but I mainly focus on the audience retention, making sure they're watching the whole video. Because the more they watch, YouTube sees that and they say, oh, you know what? He watched the whole video. Maybe if I recommend it to a new audience and they watch the whole video, I'm gonna recommend it more. And then once it gets recommended to a group, and they don't like it, it stops recommending it.
Interesting.
I don't know if you guys notice, like me, I have my core audience. Every video gets at least 10 to 20,000 views. That's my core audience. And I get great retention, great click-through rate, but then YouTube recommends that same video to a new audience, and they might not like it, so my video dies.
Interesting.
You get what I'm saying?
Right, or the opposite.
Exactly. So you really need to make content that people are gonna watch all the way through if you can. That's why I focus on creating short videos. Like most of my videos are only 10, 15 minutes long.
Is that the key there?
Yeah, because I noticed most of my audience, they enjoy those short videos. Here's the thing. If your audience says, hey, make your videos longer, you have something good. You always want to make your audience want more of your content.
Where do your subscribers usually come from? And how many subs are you gaining today versus maybe, a year ago or so?
So YouTube, just like any business, goes up and down. Ad revenue, views, and subscribers. Right now, I'm getting between 200 to 500 subscribers a day. Hey, but last year I was getting like 1,000 subscribers a day because I had some videos go viral. And that's also the thing. Some months, you're gonna get a lot of views. And then the next months, hardly anything. It's like you're the ugly stepchild of YouTube right there,
That's expected though?
That's expected.
Or is that something you're doing wrong?
No, that's expected.
Okay.
Because depending on your niche as well, I'm in entrepreneurship. There's some months where people are really looking to start a business. And there's some months, like summer, where nobody wants to start a business. They just want to live the summer life. So let me break it down for you. From October to Christmas, the best time to upload. You pretty much get double the ad revenue, get a lot of views and subscribers.
Why is that?
Companies are paying more for ads. They want to sell their toys, their services.
Okay.
So they're paying more. They pay more, we get more. And then January to about May, it evens out. That's average. Summer for entrepreneurships, the worst.
Pretty much dead.
Might as well just take a break. Go do something, you know?
Interesting.
And then come back in October when it starts picking up again.
Reyes the Entrepreneur, we got some Blitz questions for you. Let's have fun with it.
All right, let's do
I know
it,
our
man.
audience love it.
Yeah.
Can you tell us your feelings when you look up your revenue?
Upset sometimes. Because, of course, like an entrepreneur, we always want more, you know? And sometimes we don't hit that goal we set. But at the end of the day, I'm happy, man. I'm happy with my life, and I'm happy with what I'm doing.
Awesome.
And you know, every now and then.
I think you have a little bit more.
Yeah.
Given the power, what is the one thing you would like to make illegal immediately?
Illegal?
Right.
Damn, bro, you coming with the hard questions over here.
Just throwing them at you. Give us the answer.
You know what? Fast food.
Fast food.
Yes, fast food. I feel like, you know, I'm getting older, so all the weight problems are starting to come in.
It's all thanks to fast food.
It's not, no, it's no thanks to me, but just the temptation, you know what I mean?
God, okay.
Or at least have a different menu, healthier menu, all of them.
So you're looking for the easy way. Get rid of the temptation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why should someone not do what you're doing?
If they don't love it,
They don't love it.
they have to love it.
Okay.
Not just YouTube, but anything.
Right.
Don't do something if you don't love it, because then you're gonna hate life,
Okay.
and then you're gonna take it out on your wife and kids.
Oh, it's not good.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
the biggest business book that's made the biggest impact on you?
There's been so many, but you know what? It was 62 Success Principles by
Okay.
the guy who made Chicken Soup
Oh, yeah.
for the Soul Guy.
Okay.
That was the first book I made myself finish.
Okay.
It took me 3 tries, and I finally finished it, and it showed me a lot, and
Good.
there was a lot of knowledge in there, and right then and there, I remember, boom, I started reading books ever since.
You didn't give up.
Yeah.
If aliens came to Earth today and they
Yeah.
wanted to shut your business down,
Yeah.
what would you tell them in order to stay open?
What would I tell them?
Yeah, I mean, you got to
I'll
convince them to stay open. Otherwise, you shut it down.
I'll give them some of the profits. Well, I'll make food for just them. It's only an alien business now. Forget humans.
All right, that's
Yeah.
a wrap for Blitzy, guys. How many hours a week do you, on your Reyes the Entrepreneur channel, spend versus what it was in the beginning? Has it changed, or is it more now?
It's more now because when I first started, I had a day job. So I could only do it on my days off, after work, or whenever I could. But now it's my full-time income, and I treat it like a job. That's why I got an office. From 8 to 5, work on videos. After that, family time. There goes my whole day, my
Nice.
whole week. It's exactly like that.
Beautiful. How long did it take you to just say no to the other job and completely commit to your channel?
Once I started making 3 months after I started getting paid, and I hit 2,500 in that revenue. That was when I told AMPM, hey, I'm coming back.
Is there a tool that I can go and to find out what is trending and what topic I should focus on, or how do you figure that out?
Okay. Here's a tip. Okay. I don't know if I want to say on camera. Hopefully, I'm not mic'd up right now, right?
We'll turn them off.
Here's the thing. Find other YouTubers who are in your niche. Go through their video catalog. See what videos did great for them, and it's gonna do great for you.
Interesting.
Of course.
Thanks for the tip.
It's not 100% guaranteed, but if it worked for them,
Right.
it could work for you. So that's it, man. That's simple. I know there's a lot of softwares and programs. Me, I don't like breaking my head. I try finding the simple answer, as simple as that can be. And that's why I follow a lot of entrepreneurs that are, you know what? The smaller entrepreneur channels in my niche, those are the ones I watch the most because those are the ones who are always trying new things. Because the entrepreneurs who already have a lot of subscribers, they already have their audience, they already have their own type of videos, and they don't want to try anything new. They're pretty much just repeating, cookie cutting their content.
Right.
You know, but the small
Wow, that's a
entrepreneur
great idea.
channels,
Great point.
they're hustling. They're trying new ideas. And whatever works for them, you know, it could work for me.
Doesn't hurt
So
to
there
try
you
it
go.
out.
That's a tip right there.
Some of your videos have gotten millions of views. Is that just a lucky opportunity? What happened there?
The best way I like to describe it is like baseball. You go up to bat. Are you trying to hit a home run or get on base? I'm trying to get on base, but every now and then They do the perfect pitch. I hit it right and boom.
Babe Ruth home run.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I'm always focusing on getting on base. I just want my consistent views.
Interesting.
That's
okay.
it. And if the video takes off, great. But if not, I'm okay with that.
But why did it take off? At least for those that you know have garnered that many views. Any
Because it's
opinion?
Yeah, because it's unique. My #1 video, which has over 3 million views right now, is
Wow.
how much YouTube paid me for a 1 million viewed video. How many people are sharing the information?
Not
Not
much.
very much. And when you see it, and me, I love being transparent. That's what made me different. I showed everything. And it was only a 5-minute video. So, you know, short, sweet, to the point. Who isn't going to enjoy that? The second video was how much I made in my vending machine business in 1 month. How many people are sharing how much they made in the vending machine business? Not a lot of people. And it was interesting. So pretty much find those hustles that people are interested in. Of course, easier said than done.
Right.
And of course, even if you make the best video, the best edit, it doesn't mean it's gonna go viral. That's why instead focus on just hitting the ball so you could get on base instead of trying to hit a home run every hit, because you're pretty much setting yourself up for failure. If you don't hit the home run, you're gonna be upset.
That's right.
It's all a mind game and mindset. Be grateful that you're being able to do something you enjoy and hopefully make money from it.
Have you tried selling your merchandise or products on your channel? If so,
Yeah.
tell us about that. Is it
Yeah.
good? Is it bad? Does it kill your retention? Or
No, it's definitely good. It's an extra source of income. But here's the thing, are you willing to put work into it? Are you willing to put in work into finding new designs, improving the quality of your shirts, finding a reliable way of making custom shirts, or your t-shirts, or your merch? But yes, there's no bad thing about having merch and selling it, in my opinion.
It doesn't come across negatively on the viewers as if you're almost pushing something and selling something.
No, because here's the thing. The merch is for your loyal audience. They want to buy it to show you support.
Gotcha.
You know, if people aren't going to buy it, they're not going to buy it. But hey, you have that option there, and it's a win-win for everybody. They get to support the channel, they rock your merch, and extra sort of revenue.
Absolutely. You're saving $100,000 to invest and build $1 million business for yourself. How are you planning to do that, Reyes? This is for you.
The same way I've been growing all my businesses. Think of something that brings value to customers and make it the best possible and be consistent with it. That's it, man. That's my formula that I've been doing for every business, and it's been working great for me. And I want to continue that. Now, of course, I'm not saying I have everything planned out or I know exactly what's going to happen. But as an entrepreneur, you need to improvise.
Right.
You need to figure out what you need to do to move on to the next step, to bring in customers. And that's what I plan to do. Give me a couple years, all right?
Bingo.
3 years.
Okay.
And we'll see where we're
We'll
at.
check back in with him in 3 years and see where he's at, you guys.
3 years.
For those viewers watching us right now who are of that position that I don't want to share revenue, why would they not want to? What are they afraid of? And
Competition. They say, oh, if I show people how much I'm making, they're going to copy me and do it. I understand. I get that a lot for my raw logs. But here's the thing. My #1 thing is find what makes you different. It doesn't have to be what I do or what you do. You need to find what makes you different. When I was starting YouTube, I started with t-shirts. Everybody was selling a course or some way of making money from the audience. I didn't like that. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make myself different. I'm going to give out the knowledge for free. And that's what made me different. I don't know, throw comedy in there. Throw some jokes in there. Whatever could make you different, that's what you need to focus on.
2 questions. What's the most difficult thing about running Reyes the Entrepreneur channel? And what do you think are the biggest mistakes you wish you could have avoided?
The most difficult thing about being a YouTuber in general, not even Reyes Entrepreneur, YouTuber, coming up with new content. What can you do that your audience gonna like, yet be interesting, yet be new? That's the hardest part. But I'm trying my best. And the biggest mistake I've ever made, it's gonna sound bad, but this is how it is. Now milking the content that was getting views. For example, when I was making vending machine content, that's what took me to the next level. but I didn't want to continue making that content because it was getting repetitive. How many times am I gonna make a video about collecting money from a vending machine?
Even though they were doing good.
Even though they were doing good. But I'm like, I don't want to make those videos. I want to try new stuff. And then they took my channel like this.
Interesting.
I should have milked it. That was milking, by the way, all right?
Don't stop. Don't stop.
Yeah, but I should have milked it. I still did different type of content.
Right.
But milked the vending machine content.
When you see that it's doing well.
Until it was dry.
Right. Beautiful.
Learn from my mistakes, and now hopefully you learn from my mistakes. So if you have a video that took off, make more of that video.
Mm-hmm.
You got nothing to lose and everything to gain. And plus, you already know it's gonna do good.
All right, that's a wrap for part 2 with our collaboration with Reyes the Entrepreneur. You guys, make sure you go to his channel, check out his videos, hit that like button, subscribe to his channel, and vice versa.
Hey, man. Thank you so much for having me, man.
My pleasure.
Had a blast.
Check out our blog as well, upflip.com/blog. We've got a lot of amazing content there for you so that you can grow your business and be successful.